What's up? What's up? Let's wait for people to come in. Oh, I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna move these. Just doing a collective energy read. I'm rather hungover, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to come on here and do this. Maybe pull me out of my hangover. Hey guys, how's it going? I went golfing yesterday. Well, I actually hit the range. I was just going to do that. Hey Chris, what's up? I got my shit together. Anyways, and I had a really good night. I got to go hang out. I got to go golfing with people that were like, well, they're older people, but they're really good golfers. And so I learned a few things yesterday that were really helpful with my golf game. But then I drank a shit ton of red wine went to their house after, and like, yeah, French women like to drink red wine. So I did that with that person. Hair of the dog. Hey, Jenny. Why the fuck? French Montana night. Yeah. So how's everybody else's day going? Good? Good. Hopefully it's good. We might go out and hit a few balls into the field. I don't really want to lose any more balls, but so maybe I'll hit them where I can find them. How am I going to do that? I hit way too far to hit them in the yard. I'd hit the house probably. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyways, I went to the driving range and got invited to go out golfing, so it was super fun. But I have a basket. I could go to the driving range and hit those balls. Can do what you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I didn't care for that. Of course. Nobody can do that now to you. Okay, so hopefully everybody's having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day. I forgot what it was like to drink red wine and not feel like that great the next day, but we're okay. We're okay. We're big. We're dealing with it. A little bit of reefer and a hair of the dog is good to go. And I made French fries earlier too, so I was like, did you ever just wake up hungover? I drank I think I slammed about 4 glasses of water, super cold water, and then I had to eat immediately after. What am I up to? Yes, I do readings. Welcome in. I'm just doing, I was going to do the energy, like the collective energy, I can't even get my shit together. The collective energy read, check in or whatever, and then I'm probably, I don't know, maybe I'll go golfing. Hell fries. They did help. They were helpful fries. Maybe I shouldn't smoke weed. I'm already kind of like out of her today. But it's all right. I know that I had fun because like I woke up and I just threw joggers over top of my shorts because when it got cold or whatever last night. And I definitely had my, oh, I won't just sit proper. I had all these, like 2 pairs of pants on still. Super uncomfortable. Yeah, I have a few of them. I like to put, well, I make jewelry, obviously, rings, and then I make stuff to hold joints, like it's called a cuff is what it's called, and you can put it on whatever finger, right? And then I have ones without the ring part that are a little bit more masculine, which is like that, right? And this one's for my smokes. It fits them perfectly. And then, I don't know, I have roach clips that I make too. I'll show you, I guess. Well, even my bag looks like it had a bad time. There's so much crap in here from golf. All right. Yeah, so we've got this one. I like that one. And then this one, I gotta fan it back out. This is a lot of work. Gets a little beat up, but these are pheasant feathers. Oh, it was so pretty when I first made it. Anyway, and then this has like a crystal cluster in here that was all all resined in there. It has all of the, well, all the crystals. Then little leather strings, made it as seamless as possible. Yeah, anyways, there's beads on the end, pheasant feathers. Yeah, anyways, that's that, show and tell. Make tons of things, all this stuff. Yeah, yeah, I seen that. So we're gonna have to figure something out then with these wrenches. For you, Mama Mare, it's free, obviously. Wait, why don't you have yours? Are all my fucking mods messed with? Twig, what's up? My vibrator collection? No. Hey Zelly, how's it going? Hi Brandon, how's it going? Seriously though, what's going on? Hi Crispy Bacon. Oh, this is not okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to, it's all sorted now. Okay, thanks. That was a little bit, yeah, that wasn't cool. We're gonna have to figure out who that was, clearly. Right, I think. I wasn't gonna do personals today, but I prefer to just do the collective, but I could probably do a short reading for you if you wanted. I just don't want to be on here all day, or on, well, I guess it's nighttime now. Woo, maybe I shouldn't have smoked that much. I did an edible last night too. Maybe that's what fucked me up. Okay. Old people love edibles. They were just pumped that I had weed. They were just stoked about that. You have joints? I was like, yes, of course. What kind of person would I be? They're like, why are you holding out on us? So that I light a joint, and they were wrecked. You just want a short one? Sure, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna buy a roach clip. Other than that, I'm not sure what's going on. It's okay, Mama. Don't worry. Everybody's got it dealt with. Okay, you're good. You just chill. And I'll make you a turquoise one if you want. Yeah. And I'll make you a smoke cuff too, for your darts. Love you too. Okay, so I'll pull this. This is gonna be for Tatiana first, and then I'll do the collective read, okay? Oh, this always helps me get my shit together. That's good. Okay, one more. Do a little split because it didn't yesterday. Interesting. Oh my gosh, yesterday, okay, there's like areas in the golf course that are like the grass, like it's, I don't know if it's moldy, but it's by the water, and we were getting balls out of there, like with our cool little stick things that you can, they're like a little circle. It's for collecting golf balls. And but we were stirring up a bunch of that mold, and I like allergic to it, or it just isn't agreeing with me. But my throat and my nose and my eyes are really bugging me, so I'm sorry if I'm sniffling. It's not I know it's not great, but I've already taken like a ton of fucking, I took 2 Claritin and a reactant, and I don't think that you're supposed to take even more than 1 of any of those, so hopefully it kicks in. But I got like 16 golf balls. They were really cool just in this one area, so it's nice. Okay, so interesting. We do have the crocodile coming out. Don't worry, it's not as ominous as it may seem. It is about, you know, building up the energy, preserving your energy, waiting for like something that you're going to give it all to. Also, patience comes with this card too. Okay. There it is. Okay. So resting, submerging, collecting energy, and cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear, but the crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing and gathering our awareness and observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves so that your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. When in balance, wise, patient, a silent powerhouse. When out of balance, feels stuck, lashes out. To bring into balance, like rest, just kind of taking a break, just having a little bit of rest. You feel like you're a little bit burnt out, because that could very well be a thing. And I'll just pull one of these for you and maybe a tarot. But oh, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. Is this maybe why you're taking a break? Have you been dealing with shady people? The Shadow Queen. Have you been gathering knowledge so that you can get through this situation? Maybe this is illumination, enlightenment, celebration. So ascension is really what is coming from this, but it only comes from loss or you know, or say a breakup or discomfort in general in your life, something that's a shakeup, that's a wake up, if you will. Self-sabotage, poverty, and consciousness. Okay, definitely an ascension that's coming from something that you're going through. So the Hawk Prince, spirit communication and paying attention, listening to your spirit guides, listening to the things, the signs, synchronicities, everything has a message. The Metal King, discipline, armor, and boundaries. Yeah, it's okay to be guarded. You probably should at this time, especially with what you've been through, but make sure that when the right person does come along that is good for your energy or your well-being, that you're not so closed off that, you know, you can't accept their help or that you can't see the love they might have to offer. But trust is a huge thing, so definitely take some time to think about, you know, your pros and cons and what you accept from people and what you won't. And who you want to be after you come out of this, you know, what kind of lessons do you take from it? How can you grow, if you will? Hello, Tane. How's it going? Welcome in. So joyfully active. Yeah, joyful, like celebration of life and abundance. So after, you know, there's always that, the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. That's the ascension after the dark night of the soul. So I'm sorry that you're going through anything like that. I can definitely, you know, I'm empathetic of this because I get it. A lot of people right now are going through like a lot of these crazy changes with, you know, spouses and just changes in their life in general. But it's also retrograde, or I think maybe we're out of it now, but that's also hard, you know. Everything kind of comes up from the past or unresolved stuff to the surface so that it can be released into the next moon cycle, right? To start fresh. Easier said than done, though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you're heading out of, you know, like well, it's like, well, it's a Seven of Swords. And you know what, in the upper, this is usually like deceit, people, you know, like shady energy, like, but it came out in the reverse. So I will take it that way. I feel like it's just letting you know that they know things have been hard for you. You know, you haven't been alone while you're going through this. And I don't mean other people. I mean, like, you know, whoever it is that you believe in that's there with you that you can't visibly see, I suppose, with the physical eye. Like your spirit guides. So, the Eight of Cups. Yeah. It's very like up and down energy. It's very much chaotic, and then you kind of retreat because you have to, because, I mean, there's just too much going on, and you're obviously in a lot of, like, heartbreak, you know, sorrow, grieving, if you will, maybe. Yeah, we have the Fool. Okay. So kind of being forced to, you know, jump into something new, like into a new version of yourself, because this is what happens when we lose people, or we have loss, right? We go into dark night of the soul, and we get stuck in the dark for a while, and we go into introspection, and then we change. When we come out of the dark back into the light, we're never the same again. So that's just like indicating, you know, like, there, don't worry, that there's a bigger plan here. And yeah, okay. Just be careful with your mind, right? You don't want to create a toxic environment for your thoughts, because that's where you manifest from. And I know it's really hard to do, especially in the dark, especially in the, just know that it's coming. It won't be there for long. You won't have to sit there for long. See? Yeah, you're going to move towards calmer waters. A different version of self, slowly but surely. Yeah, you'll be a little bit guarded, definitely. You'll have matured in your mind a lot more than I think that you ever even would imagine you could. Yeah. There you go. The Wheel of Fortune. It's a little bit of, you know, you and Divine working together to heal right now. And, you know, that's just reminding you it's at your own pace. So just be gentle with yourself. So just, you know, I know that that's hard. It's really hard to do, but you got this. Sorry, I'm usually a lot more, like, uppity, but I'm definitely a little stoned and hungover, so forgive me. But I'm definitely, there's a lot of light in this reading. There's a lot of good in it. What we'll do, I have a spirit deck. If you just give me a minute, let me see if I can find it, because there is really beautiful messages in it. Okay, well, that sucks. I don't know where I put it. It could be in my vehicle, because, like, I do that sometimes too. I don't think it's on the table, so I'm sorry about that, but it's fine. I have other decks that are just the same. Let's do these ones. Whoop. You need some positivity, I think, you know? So let's give you that. Oh, hey, Jamie. How's it going? Sorry, I haven't looked up in a while. Hello, Weston. How's it going? Spirit is here. Always, I guess. Okay. Yeah, twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based relationship. I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic, but normally it is with a twin flame. It's never a comfortable journey either. Definitely a lot of mirroring and a lot of running and chasing, and it's a lot. So this is leaving a stressful situation behind. Something that isn't benefiting you to carry. So the willingness to take good care of yourself, including surrounding yourself with healthy relationships and positive situations. Organic foods, this is more like just make sure that that's even with energy, because we kind of consume everything. Thoughts, fucking everything has, rubs off on you, if you will. So thank you for supporting your desire to consume, like just maybe eat healthier. It's hard. That's also difficult, especially if you buy everything from the grocery store, because you never know what the fuck's going on, right? What's on your food or what, like, as long as you're washing it and I feel like if this is deeper than that, I never take this card really for like the surface level with it being in regard to food. I feel like it's being, you know, organic with what you put, you nourish your soul with, what you nourish, you know, your thoughts with, what you nourish your heart with. But it can also be the physical as well. Yeah, especially right now, because when you come out of this, it's going to be detrimental to nourish yourself differently when you come out of the dark, if you will. But you, yeah, a powerful light worker. So being, you know, a healer yourself, I think maybe you know some of this stuff. You're not like completely in the dark about what's going on here. So it's safe for you to be powerful and use your spiritual power that brings great blessing and loving service to the divine and others. And integrity. So that one's very important, I think. We have align your actions so that they match your values and your inner knowingness of what's right for you. 100%. I'll let you look at it again, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna, you and the cards are just going to be, like, you don't have to say anything in chat. And you don't have to tell me. So you're just gonna think with your mind, and it's between you and the deck. This year came flying out, so I do have to take that. This deck was fun to make. I wish I had more of these circles. I could probably get them. Ooh, that one's a pinch. Negative energy. Well, it's quite obviously it's going to be here because you are so amazing. Look what you have done with your life. Just a little boost there. A little. Ooh. They're just jumping, but they're not coming out. It's kind of interesting. Okay. There's one more. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So we do have don't be fooled by shady shit. So definitely after you come out of this situation, keep your head high. Make sure you stand in your power. Also, 1 month is on the bottom of this. I don't know if you needed to hear that. So that's what I'll leave it there for you. Hopefully that helped. Hey, Lord V. Okay, so I will do the collective reading now. So everybody can resonate with this. And if you resonated from some of that too, that's also that's okay. If you take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Don't try to force things if they don't fit. Okay, we're gonna use these two. Okay, good. I'm glad that it hopefully likes to bring some resolve to your life, right? Or some kind of clarity, I guess. That's all this really is. It's just clarity for your own intuition. And hearing it from somebody else, it really does help. Kind of, it just hits different sometimes, right? Hello, John. Ooh. Look, I was up super late last night. Just like replaying what happened in my mind. Just giving readings to every old person and healing their relationships and stuff. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. I forgot about that. Oh, the property I was at too was like super old. Like it's one of the older, like where the town was, like one of the first roads too for like the town that whatever it was near last night. And when I pulled into their driveway, there was so much going on because I can see stuff like that, right? So it's like they were showing me what it was like before. And so I'm asking all these questions and they're like, how did you know that? It's like, I don't even know how to explain to you that I know that, but I just do. Hey Stars, how's it going? How come you don't have your fucking ranch? There, we're good. But it was a late night. But anyway. Yeah, I'm going to. Actually, the only thing is I have to get permission from those people, and every time I've gone to their house, they're not home. So I'm just missing them. Like, and anytime they are home, like usually I'm in a hurry or something, or I just don't even think about it. But I do drive past that house all the time. And then there's 2 more that are out here, but one I don't think is safe to go in anymore. So There's one like just right here, like right next to my place, and then there's another one up the road that used to be like a little gas station. Greetings. How's it going? Welcome in. But yes, we will do it. Raven scared the shit out of me. She's sleeping like behind this bag and she keeps kicking it and there's something in there that's like crumpling. Okay, it's funny. John, your life is lonely? Oh, that's... Okay, I'll do one more. You're new and you're here for a reason and obviously you need something. I need to empty this fucking thing. Okay. It's 5:32 here in Alberta, Canada. Hey Tony, how's it going? Oh, I do see that you spend quite a bit of time alone. Do you have like a, this is very specific, do you have like a chair that you sit in often and like you have a window that you look out? Like, does it rock? I don't know if it's a rocking chair or if it's, I think you have a chair. I think you sit in that chair and I think that you think about a lot of things. I think you process everything so thoroughly in your mind so over and over again that like, I think you need something new in your life. Like I'm not saying, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm saying it's like one thing that I would suggest, that would be good for you is just I think you have a very busy mind. I feel like our minds can get the best of us. You know what I mean when I say that. So I feel like you need to open your, like, back up your, like, I guess, self, being guarded and being an introvert. Things aren't just going to show up at our door unless we order them from Amazon, right? And you can't really order certain things from Amazon that your soul needs. So you got to get out and, like, I don't know if you, like, are still very active or if you are able to be active. But a hobby, definitely like do something that you've always been interested in doing is what I'm hearing. Like something that you wanted to do when you were younger, but you just never got the time or you never got the chance or whatever, the option maybe wasn't there or whatever it might be. Go back to the basics. Like go back to maybe even like nourish your inner child a little bit, I think that would be important for you to not feel so alone and not to feel like you're just losing everybody. I mean, I feel like that sometimes too. I think we all can sort of relate to that in some regard, right? But just make sure that you keep your chin up and like be active. That they're just telling me to tell you that. Find a new hobby or do something you used to love doing, even if it's, well, if it's accessible for you, you know what I mean? Like within your means, within your distance or whatever it may be, within your transportation abilities as well. But say if you like fishing or if you like going camping or, these are things, ooh. That's a beautiful combination. Okay, so you got two. You got the bear and the crow, and these are both very powerful. Very, very, very powerful. This is great. Okay. Well, I was yelling for all day yesterday. I have no fucking voice today at all. I'm very sore. Okay, so the crow. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic, long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind's eye the three realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should be only tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and a regular self-study. When in balance, psychic, strong, and clear. When out of balance, undergrounded, and hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. So it doesn't have to be like yoga or anything like that. Something that brings you that feeling of zen or the ability to tap in and kind of, you know, mine's like driving or doing the dishes or cleaning or just whatever it might be, fishing, whatever your thing is, looking out that window, you know. Okay, the bear. The heck? There it is. Okay. So, waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. Yeah, this is another ascension reading, really. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and to move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of the spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength and yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdraw lethargy and heaviness. And to bring into balance, movement and exercise, or like a hobby, like I said. And that's crazy, hey? I'll do a few tea leaves for you. I feel this, feeling these. And then I'll do the collective after. Thanks to everyone that is here right now. You rock. Okay. Yeah, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Well, absolutely. That's good. That is good. I do see a forward movement, but I feel like it's the choice that you have. Like, you have to make the choice to want to do these things, like to put yourself out there a little bit more, maybe. I know it's hard to do, but especially if you're a little bit of an introvert. But try things, like try new things. That'll bring you out of your shell a little bit too. So time to get out of a situation. I'm not sure if like the people or the support maybe that you have or other energies in the ones you do have, maybe they're not very good for your, like they're not for your highest good. You are highly thought of though. So that's nice. Hi Ravy. And success coming out. Raven. What are you doing? Did you just wake up and now you're excited? I'm not sure if December has some significance, whether it's a birthday. I mean, it could be, you know, around Christmas time, something to do with December. And it could have significance in the past, in the current, or maybe in the future as well. What are you doing, maybe? Do you want to go outside? Oh, hey, Varying Redbeard. How are you doing? Ooh, okay. So we'll just take these and then I'll probably move to the collective read. So we have the egg, so success assured with good plans and hard work coming out. Okay. We do have spiritual guidance and protection from a powerful friend or from harm in general, like just all around spiritually protected. A change for the better. Take care, there will be a loss of material wealth, so just use your discernment on who you allow to know about your finances or who you share them with. You have good news coming. So if you've been waiting for some sort of, I don't know, maybe this is it, like some sort of message so that you can move forward with something that you have on your agenda, I guess. This is good. You should definitely move forward with anything that you think you need to, because it's better than sitting there feeling the way that you have been. And then the secret admirer coming out. So maybe there's a bit of a crush, or maybe it's not something you thought of even happening ever, but there you go. I'll take, hold on. Yeah, because you are being shown the way to said thing with a little short journey because of the undependable people that you've had in your life before, or insincere, people who were just not there for your highest good, even in the times that you needed them the most. But there's support here. I hope that helped. Let's move these in between. There. Whoops. Okay. It's so mellow in here today. My energy's just like blah. I'm sorry, guys. You want to read, Jamie? Okay, of course. I have to. Ooh. No, we're not. That card just is a warning. I think that was just a warning. All right. Let me do my shuffle. Who's been like lurking, Jamie? Who are you beefing with? Like I feel like there's like a conflict. Who are you? There seems to be like, they're showing me, well, I seen the crocodile again because it flew out, but it wasn't flipped. I feel like it's just like underwater waiting. Obviously, there's something going on. It feels a little bit dark. It feels a little bit ominous, actually. Hey, Shepherd, how's it going? I might sage, James. Again, here, hold on. I'm sliding off the chair. Sage page. You know what? I need the feather. We'll use the white one today. It's not been out to play in a while. It's doing its job. Matches my earrings. So it will do. It's so quiet in here. It's okay, we need quiet vibes. Woo! Just lit my finger on fire. Okay. Sage away my wine. Ooh. It doesn't want to stay lit even, James. That's not good. Do. There. Okay, sounds good. See you later, Chris. Thanks for coming. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that burn behind us. That's better, yeah? Okay, scooch in. Oh, it's like the sun just came out from behind a cloud, I think, and my whole like house just lit up more. I don't know if you felt that in your house, Jamie, or anybody else did, but it's very nice. Very nice. How much? How much? Sorry. ADHD brain. Okay, Jamie. Yep. There's fuckery at play. What is it about having some of like the cards? It's like what I wanted to say. They're having a hard time fitting back into their place. I'm not sure what that means yet. Some conflict for sure. I think the best solution, I mean, they're showing me is like the easier way. There's an easier way. Two. You got the peacock and the dragon. an interesting combination for sure. Okay. Let's do this. I mean, like, the peacock is normally just all about, like, the plumage. But, okay, I'll show you. So the inner beauty, right? The compassion, the assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest in all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations. And to bring into balance, like meditation, but like in the navel area. So just kind of breathing exercises would be, I'll talk to you about it later. But yeah, breathing exercises, those are really important here. Holy shit, my voice is gone. I'm not going to yell for anymore like that. I spoke a lot of French last night too. Because that lady was French as fuck. It was fun. Okay, seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon, oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. You're gonna laugh. So my phone was overheating because the hematite stone was behind it. I don't know why it does that. So I just had to put my phone in the fridge and cool it off. Sorry. For like 2 seconds. Yeah. I could like restart this live too, I guess. Oh, is everything good? You can see me. I'm not glitchy or anything. Because my whole phone just shut off. Hey, Money. How's it going? What the fuck is happening? Okay. So, where did my phone stop? So the dragon sees everything. The essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is as almost if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse of the self behind the self, the one who is watching us, like our true self. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy is, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogai does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is... Page is baked. Okay. Described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. So, the dragon and the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of the hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe the health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Ooh, that was a mouthful, wasn't it, Paige? Hey, 2020, how's it going? Okay, anyways, JM will do these here too. Interesting. So for me, like, if you want me to sum that up, it's like you listening to your intuition and you're like using, your discernment, using your third eye to see certain things that are in the dark, or just kind of being your own guiding light in the sense of navigating this said situation or multiple situations, or you can apply it to anything in your life, really. Yeah. The self behind the self, like being and doing things in like your true self. Like don't be fake. I know you're not. I'm just saying like that's what that would mean, right? And an example is like what it's referring to. And then the peacock, same thing. Like just, I mean, I want to say mask, people wearing masks maybe, or like not that you are, I don't think, but you can apply it to whatever, you know, sometimes we have to do that to navigate certain unsafe situations, I guess. Interesting. This is all about listening though and seeing, because look at the eyes are very, definitely. I don't want to say being watched, but I think you're just paying attention. You're definitely just paying attention. Awareness, self-awareness, awareness of others. Yeah. Oop. I'm hungover 2020. Okay, though. Okay, the River Queen. Flow, letting go, and natural movement. And I'm super sore from golf. Yeah, I feel like you need to give it, like, just let it resolve itself. And I don't mean like you don't have to do anything and that other people aren't going to be involved. I'm just saying just go with the flow. Let go of what is not necessary for you to kind of like carry it through or to keep holding on to, because it's making the journey more difficult. I mean, look. She's a siren. But just let things happen naturally. I don't think you have to really do anything except for just give up control and let it go. And it'll just kind of fix itself. Well, maybe not so much. Over time, I mean, there's apologies and things that probably need to happen, or some sort of, something needs mending. But the Swan Queen, so transformative, intuition, and patience. Again, listening to your intuition, having patience to kind of just let it resolve. Only time kind of will heal whatever this is, I think. And she's in the cold, you know, it's seasonal, just like you're going through your own transformation right now as well, especially with that peacock card coming in, the dragon with it, to support it, for sure. Everybody's ascending. Look at us all go. Whoop. Okay, Sisters of the Season. So, oh, the glare is crazy. Cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. Yeah, exactly. Giving some of this up to divine, the control. Jesus, take the wheel, if you will. And surrender, and like, it is all going to be done in divine timing, so we don't really have any control over that, which sucks. It's like a 3D cuckoo clock. The Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. So, you know, taking yourself out of said situations, out of your hands, out of it, it's kind of like going to be the best. Like, your intentions, what you put into this also will affect whichever direction it goes in. Hey, Grace, how's it going? Yeah, I know. I don't have any patience either. Like, I know most of us don't really have any, right? But we have to sometimes, you know, we have to bite the bullet and say, hey, you know, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do something different. It's not in my comfort zone, and I don't want to do it, but I will. Ooh, that was interesting. Definitely butting heads with other energies is that's heavy in this reading, but there's a lot of forgiveness and like a lot of surrender. You know, it's just up to you. Are you willing to, you know, take a little bit of an ego, a hit to your ego, a hit to your pride, and just, you know, be the bigger person? Or are you going to hold on to stuff and keep going with it because there's resentment and it's not resolved? Or you have the choice, you know, you have, sorry, I got a phone call. Always happens when I'm doing a live. Okay, let's see if there's anything else for you, James. Stick. Okay, then. Slipping through the cracks, eh? So, the Phoenix, resurrection and surrender to change. See? Just release that control. You know, you don't have to... And, you know, with this, like, the Arrow Master, just make sure that, you know, the battles that you're going into are the ones that are for your highest good and not for... I mean, doing things for yourself, it's okay to protect people, but you have to make sure that you're doing that for yourself, too. And that the people that you have in your life also do that for you. So, the Spiral Dancer, cautious, or circuit... Okay, well, it's like a cautious route perception, using your discernment, going through, like, and spreading love instead of, you know, hate. High Lady of love and compassion, reverence, kindness, and consideration. You know, that's who you are for most of the time, unless, of course, all of us have a line that we get pushed over sometimes. Like, reasonable people are made to do unreasonable things, or pushed to sometimes. Okay, we'll do like a couple of these and then I'll... Thanks. No, it's not your crappy internet. It's probably always my crappy internet. I love that you have crappy internet sisters. Who is it called? Walmart fucking Wi-Fi? Maybe that was you, 2020. I can't remember. Somebody said it. Pages Walmart. Oh. Do you think everything you say can go for anyone in life? Like everyone has resentment in life and has options and face their fears and not would one reading have to do with? Oh yeah, so if it resonates with you, then it can, you know, like you can take what resonates. It's not, just because it's for Jamie doesn't mean that there isn't going to be messages in these readings, like even for myself, right? So I mean, if it's something that hits differently or that you thought you needed to hear it. Hey Bronzy, how's it going? You know, so yes, you can take the information from this too and apply it to yourself. If it fits, it fits, but don't try to force it if it doesn't, right? Okay. Ooh, hey, these ones don't really want to say anything, do they? We're not going to. We're just going to jump to the tarot then. Yes, it was a thing for a while. That's all right. We got her figured out. I just had to change my phone providers because I actually can't get Wi-Fi out here. I had like, well, I can get Starlink out here. That's a lie. I lied. I can get Starlink. But it can resonate with everyone. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Like for the most part, yes, it will resonate with most people in here at some point in the reading or another, right? And that's okay if it does. I'm a peacock and you gotta let me fly. Chris. Oh my god, you're hilarious. That's good. We needed a laugh. It was getting serious in here. So stuffy, hey? Hey, Kathy, how's it going? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good with you and all yours. Okay, for Jamie. Yeah. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out, Jamie. So whatever this is going to take, like, it's going to take some time. It's going to take, time is like coming out big time in this reading, especially with the Wheel of Fortune coming out too, but it's in the reverse. So right now, whatever's going on, it's like, it's not the right time for you to make hasty decisions, if you will, or like quick action. You just need to kind of take a step back and like reassess the situation and see which way you'd like this wheel to turn and what you're going to have to do in order to make it turn in said direction. And if it doesn't, then, you know, we have to go back to the drawing board and then we'll have to, you know, we have to go on that introspection journey on the inside and figure out, well, what the heck did I not learn from that I have to do it over, that it went the wrong way, or, and also saying like, you don't have like control over time. It's like, that's the only thing. You can control the direction of this wheel, but it is divine timing and you need to take a little bit of a break from whatever it is, if you can. The drawing board, yeah. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, so definitely emotionally, you know, closed off. You're not going to be making any quick emotional moves towards anything. And it's going to take a little bit for this to happen. This emotional healing will take a while. And it will, I mean, I guess with the wheel coming out like that in this card, it could also mean like it's up to you. All the things that are pointing, it's like everything is kind of up to you except for time. And then we do have Temperance coming out in the reverse. Yeah, so you still need to find a balance for whatever this is. And you need to start asking your spirit guides for help, and you know that. You got to start listening to them, I guess. Or just like maybe they need to start saying, maybe you need to ask things differently. But they need permission, right? Yeah, with the Empress coming out, because I mean, this is who you are, right? You're abundant, you're loving, you bring a lot to the table, right? So it's just like, you need to be reminded of that, I think, in order to maybe have some, yeah, the Magician. In order to, you have all of the stuff. You have all of the information. You have all of the items to make magic happen here. I think that you just got to choose the right things. But also, you know, yeah. Yeah, because Tower moment has happened, right? A shakeup that's a wake up. It's a big change, a shift, if you will, right? Of self or environment or connections. It just, any Tower moment can happen anywhere. But they're usually like necessary for our forward movement. So you're just kind of in this like little bit of a standstill right now, but it's necessary, okay? And yeah, lots of pentacles. We've got some fire coming. Oh no, we don't have any. We've just got air. Oh yeah, temperance would be Sagittarius, so that's fire. Yeah, we've got air, water, fire. We're gonna have all the elements here. Use those elements to balance, you know what I mean? Like, just make sure that you're tapping into the right resources, and most of them are within yourself. I know I love these cards. They're my favorite. I had to have them. I bought them for myself for my birthday a couple years ago. I ordered them from, I don't know. Oh no, these ones actually, where did I get them? Online somewhere. But, so yeah. Trying to find some harmony. You know what I mean? There's the moon coming out too, though. It's like, it came out in the reverse, which is kind of maybe a good thing. But like, what are you in the dark about anything? Have you like this mental clarity, this like secrets or things in the dark? You know what I mean? The things people do in the dark will need to be brought to light, but I don't think it's up to you to do that. Okay, it kind of reminds me of justice, divine justice. Yeah. Okay. Well, because it's keeping you in this situation right here, right? Or you're kind of up at night, all in your head, all... Oh my God, just tripped me out. He's sleeping in the window. Okay, so because the Ten of Cups coming out, this is actually nice. Okay, so making the right choices for yourself, and you're using discernment when you're going through this situation, and also not putting as much into it as you have been, because it's kind of like causing depression and anxiety and sleepless nights and all of that stuff. And it's like worrying over the things that you don't know, almost, you know what I mean? Kind of sitting and pondering on them, but like also to make sure you don't assume things, because that can be another thing here. But emotional fulfillment will come, like that means for me this will pass, there will be resolve for it. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles, I mean, kind of, that's not a great card. I mean, like, that's what you're coming out of, though. But either your situations, well, it's going to fluctuate a little bit here and there, right? Because it's going to be that person's journey and yours, or like you're going to be both on a different level. I do feel like it's like more than one person, though. We have the Chariot coming out. So yeah, direction. You've got like mental clarity. You've got an idea of where you're going. And moving forward in any direction is better than kind of being in this situation the way that it's gone. Okay, I'll take one more and then I'll move forward. Yeah, definitely. It's like tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. You know, it's not just been like one thing, but like, so a buildup of stuff, right, over time that just kind of exploded. So the Nine of Cups, yeah. Just make sure that the direction that you choose to go in, or like, I guess, you know, make sure that when you're manifesting these answers, or when you're making plans with your spirit guides or with the divine, being open, so that like it's okay to be guarded. And I know, but you just went from like, you know, the Ten of Cups to the Nine of Cups, so it's like a bit of a backtrack here, like maybe getting in your own way. It's like, or allowing people to take things from you that you've accumulated in a sense of like advantage of you or manipulate you or some shit like that. And we do have the Sun coming out though, so I think you will make the right decision. I'll leave it there. Hopefully that helped. That was a journey. Yeah, being left out on the cold. It wasn't the cups, it was the pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, but it's still really fives and threes. and tarot and sevens are not good, so conflict of any kind, or, you know, normally being left out in the cold. Ooh, 2020. Look at you go, though. That's great. I didn't know you were into this at all. I mean, I was always curious that you maybe were, but some people don't say nothing about it. You know, I don't tell other readers I'm a reader when I get readings, but because if they don't know, they're fake, right? True ones recognize true ones. Do you have a deck, 2020? Which deck do you have? Hello, too late. Half the man the losers were saying. Yes, that's right, 2020. Hello, Cyborg. Hello, Phyllis. Hello, Philo. I know, Philosopher, yeah? That's a neat name. All right. Oh, my lights are going off. Somebody's in here that has energy attached to them. Okay, give me 2 seconds. You guys, I need to grab something to drink. I'm parched. Where are they? Fridge. I wonder if I should make burgers or BLTs for supper tonight. I will stay positive. You too. Okay, so we're gonna do... No, it's not you. Don't worry about it. There's always energy in my house, especially when I'm doing readings. Obviously, there are lots of people that want to communicate with you guys, right? So it fucks with my... It's just how they gain energy to be around, right? Don't worry. Burgers? Okay, I'll do burgers tonight. Yeah, of course. That's the perfect thing for a hangover. Duh. I just I do love a BLT though. It's always really good. You tired, James? Feeling drained? I know I'm tired too. But I just wanted to do this early because I didn't want to be like up all night doing it. So. Burgers are a superfood. Oh, hey, Joker, how's it going? You having a good day? I'm nursing a hangover. Sorry if the energy's low. Hello, Dowie. There's a PayPal link in my bio. Actually, one of my mods might be able to share it for you. You're going to watch the fight at your grandpa's? Well, that's nice that you're going to go. Conor McGregor. Do you make bets? Do you place bets? Your grandpa likes fights? That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Okay. Whew. I got some serious sun yesterday on the golf course. Like, my legs and everything are really tanned. It's good. I think my face got a little bit, the Mac is back. You do bet? Do you win, normally? Okay, those are nice and shuffled, Paige. Let's leave those alone. Let's get these ones shuffled too. A little bit better here. Hey, bud, how's it going? Ooh, that was a fucking terrible shuffle. So I do feel like there's a lot. Well, I'm going to bust into the... We'll just wait here. I'm going to do the collective reading, but I'll just wait a minute here. Hello, Miguel. How's it going? I know, I was just going to discuss that. So, the wrench thing. I don't know what happened or who it was, but somebody went in and fucked with a bunch of my stuff. So, thank you, 2020. You're the best. Appreciate you sharing that. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting to walk into today on the channel. So we're gonna figure out who that was, and they're going to not have that kind of power anymore, I guess, right? Because they can't be trusted with it. I don't have any idea how to find out who it is, though. So like, who am I even trying to come at? No, I didn't think it was you. I know that it's nobody that's here right now. I don't think, anyways. I don't feel that. But you know. I'm pretty good that way, though. Like, I'll trust you till I don't, and then it won't happen ever again. Right? I think that's fair. I know it wasn't you. I know you wouldn't do that. But I guess there's, like, you know, a lot less wrenches, so I guess I can beat out that too, right? There's some people that have had them since they start, like, that have been here to support my channel, like, the whole time. Just so I don't know, there somebody did, somebody obviously who is a mod and who has power to come in here and change a bunch of shit, take wrenches away, and then, like, block people. I don't know if people were blocked, but I'm assuming maybe. Who? Jamie, who are you talking to? Or, like, about? Like, what's going on here? What did I miss? What did I miss? No doubt. Oops, what's going on here? Sheesh. Sorry, I'm just reading. Oh, nice. There you go. Hi, Garrett. How's it going? I can't even watch the fight, so I'll have to just listen through you guys. Yup. Okay, yeah, I just don't know what's going on. Like, I really don't. Unless I missed all that. I wish I had clam for this beer. Do you guys put Clamato in your beer? Like a red eye, I guess it would be called. Okay. You can just listen to the fights. I'm gonna watch them. Do you guys ever go? I guess hockey's not really a lot of your things, hey? Actually, no. Everybody in here's for the most part. What's your sport? Everybody drop your thing that you like in there in the comments. I'm curious. Mine's hockey, golf, and baseball. Watching soccer? Oh yeah, I guess I like watching it, like the fights too. I left that out, but Richard Pomp. That's what Joker was just talking about too. Yep. And 2020. I don't know. I don't have. Well, maybe. I wonder if I do. Let me see. I might have the app on my TV still because I have an Apple box. And there is, like, I think that there is Sportsnet. I don't know if I'll have to pay for it or not, but let me just, like, look and see. Glasses would help page. Would it be on, like, okay, so I have the NHL app. I have, like, YouTube. I have SN. I have Tubi, V Media, Red Bull, Paramount, Crave, Netflix, Discovery. Actually, I don't know. I might not be on some of those anymore. I don't have Netflix anymore, actually. I lied. I don't pay for it anymore because I never watch it. And they never update it. And it's expensive to not have any options. Who's talking shit? All right. Ah, there's a mosquito in here. Holy fuck. Sorry, I had to go right to the top because I don't know what's going on. I didn't want to miss anything. Well, what we're gonna do, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. So I just feel stupid just sitting here staring at the screen, but I'm trying to find it. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe it's this right here. I don't know. I can't find it. Or maybe I'm just like stupid. I don't know. I'm missing it. Oh, well, no. I don't know who said that. I think... No, I didn't know they were making a Harold and Kumar. Another one. That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just drop it. We'll just drop the whole thing because, like, yeah, people aren't here, and I feel like if people aren't here, we shouldn't maybe say their name, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I need to figure out which person kind of went in and did what they did, and maybe that's what it was referring to. I don't know. Moving on. For now, respectfully, James. Okay, so we're gonna do the collective. Everybody, be excited for Harold and Kumar 4. Hello, Joe from Ireland. Hey, Beta, how's it going? It's nice that you're here. Haven't seen you in a while, hon. I'm super hungover, so I'm like super low energy today, but it's really nice to have you here. And everybody, get along while you're here. Jamie, 2020. I don't know what's going on between you guys right now, but just be kind, okay? Please. Amazing news. I asked my girlfriend or son to marry me today, and she said yes. Good job. That's awesome. Congratulations. Aw, see, that's nice. You too. Yeah, no, I know. It's so hard to go anywhere anymore right now. I try to just come here, but definitely I always miss your lives. Well, not, I'm always like either they're ending when I join or like I just have bad timing, I guess. But I miss you a lot and I love you. Yes, I love you too. Hey, Rogue Nomad, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day too. Okay, so we'll do the collective read because I've just been dabbling for like ever. I got pretty stoned too, so that's my bad. I needed to. I feel like shit. Okay. Ooh. If it comes out, it comes out. Okay, so this reading can, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, we've got two. They've just been coming out in twos today. We've got the tarantula and the black egg. Look at the hair tickling me. Okay. Very neat combinations coming out. I need like an energy drink or something. Oh my goodness. It's just to feel like it's zombie. Okay. Right there. What the heck? I just had it. The book is fucking with me. Okay, there we go. So, at a crossroads or claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose, or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers patient and calm like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows that you'll choose wisely. When in balance, follows intuition. When out of balance, hesitates, over-intellectualizes, and to bring into balance like daily journaling or just like keeping track of your thoughts, maybe? Okay. Journaling is always like, I don't mean like a little diary or anything. And men can do it too. Just like writing shit down that you think, or like it helps manifest your thoughts, right? Too, if you're trying to manifest something, that's a good way to speed up the process. And if you don't want to forget things, it kind of keeps yourself in check too. It's a good reference too if you need that. So speaking from the authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, which is the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, and perhaps public speaking even. Sound draws us in, books draw us in, and the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. Available at every moment, in every situation, it is the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. The black egg and the fifth chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat. At the Vishuddha, I think that's how you say that. Forgive me if it's not. The Vishuddha chakra. The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. It translates as especially pure. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, teachers, creators. Okay, that being said, what are we all doing that maybe we need to reevaluate? Do we need to go inside and do some introspection on some situations, or just like things that maybe we've got going on the inside of us too? This can apply to anything, but let's continue. I think that we should do these. Let's do the Teo Zen. Oh, Oh, hey, thank you. Thanks, Smash. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm a hungover piece of crap, but I'm here. Road Trip, that's a great movie too. So is like, is it Euro Trip? That one's good as well. I love the movies. Yeah, the new guy, that scrawny fucking... Doesn't he like... Doesn't he send his French toast back to the kitchen and Buddy just destroys it? Ice Cube is coming back? I hope so. Hood Mentality is probably one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world. Sing it in the shower all the time. And in the car. I know every fucking word. I like all... I don't know, I used to... He's an alright actor. Have you seen his son? He looks exactly like a tiny replica. Oh, I guess because he played in... Yeah, that makes sense. Because he played in that movie. Okay, here we go. It fell in my purse sitting upright. That was neat. Okay, so we have Contemplation coming out. The number 20 might be significant to one of you. You know, 2 is also an angel number. 0 is the completion. So gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, and integration through reflection. So it's very much reminds me of the Hermit card in tarot. So, you know, going in and doing that introspection and kind of taking time to yourself and like understanding the things that are, you know, the journey right now, going through the dark, navigating it, right? Moon cycles also are coming and it might be very important as well to pay attention to how you're affected by them and in what time and why. So we do have, okay. So again, with the 2 coming out, interesting, 222 could be significant. All the cards have been coming out in 2s. So we have the receptive, the yielding yin principle, devoted, patient, supportive, obedient, responsive, intuitive, earthy, and the mother. So maybe it's time to ground yourself. Like, you know, maybe go stick your feet in the grass or go touch a tree, go hug a tree. Or just, you know what I mean, just go into nature. Maybe the answers are there. Maybe that rejuvenation or that clean mindset that you know, it's necessary, I think, for you to do. And crystals can help you ground as well if you kind of live in a concrete jungle. So we have 35 with progress. Yeah, like also doing the work too, understanding like the karma, the dharma, all the stuff that you're reaping what you sow, right? Understanding the lessons coming out of this said situation or this darkness or this time that you're in right now. Like this is for everybody. So this is a collective read. So, and don't try to force it if it doesn't fit. So advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievements, acceleration, steady gains, and increased clarity. See, that's important. Those are those, like, learning the lessons, applying the things, you know, taking things in strides, even though they're uncomfortable. They're for our highest good and for our growth. Even mushrooms grow in shit. Keep that in mind. Okay, and in the dark. So, peace. The family. So this is a crazy card, actually. Not sure how I feel about all the faces. It's like a diverse Brady Bunch, like those little squares or whatever. So it's hereditary. Blood bonds, kindred spirits, ancestry, home life, community, intimate relationships, or our human family. So connections with others is another way to sum that up. That's 37, if that's significant to you. We have 11 coming out, which, you know, we all know what that is, 1111. Peace, harmony, balance, perfection, equipoise, a sense of well-being, favorable conditions, and expansion. Okay. That's like looking through, kind of like having a different view of the world. Like coming out of whatever this is, you know, that we're all kind of going through, we're going to have a different perspective, for sure. Okay, I'll take one more and then we'll move on. What's going on? Why are you leaving 2020? What? Okay, what the fuck did I miss? What's going on? Anybody care to share? Because we're gonna end it right now, I think. Like whatever's going on, let's resolve it, right? Let's do that. I got something in my eye. Oh my gosh, I need to fix that first of all. I think it's an eyelash. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go get this out. I can't. Ah, it's under my eyelid. Holy fuck, that hurts. You guys just gather your information that we need to share because I want to know what's going on. Please and thank you. Where in the fudge is my... Okay. I got it. We're good. I think it's just an eyelash that's turned the other way, so we're good. That really hurt though. Holy shit. Hey Nunzio, how's it going? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Bye, Grace. Love ya. You should totally do a collab with me sometime. You should be a guest on my little shizzo. Hey North, how's it going? Change the channel, bro. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are listening, are ya? That's okay. You don't always have to be in the chat. You can still just lurk. You're welcome. Use it wisely. I'm testing everybody right now because we just had an incident. You were what I wanted. It's okay. What is happening? Nobody's told me yet, by the way. What's going on? Is everything gonna be okay? Or like... Okay, just a minute. I need to plug this in so I don't lose you guys. There. I mean, like, I don't want anybody to leave, right? Everyone's welcome here, but like there's a time and a place for it. And especially, like, just, can we do it later or in a private thing, maybe? My brain can't do this today. I have no voice. Just, we're not doing it today, guys. Let's do it another day, respectfully. My brain can't process all of this right now. I'm trying to do this reading. Yes, we're just trying to make her through. Yes, it's self-inflicted, my hangover. I know that's not your guys' fault, so that's why I'm still here. Okay, so we have 17 with the following. I really like that. I love the colors in this card. So this is all about loyalty and adaptability and cooperation and trust and reliability and sensitivity to others, service and receiving guidance. This card literally sums like whatever the fuck is going on here right up. Hallelujah. Look at that. So we have before the completion, which is 64. Yeah, so finding some resolve, like, right? And like bringing peace instead of whatever. And that would be before the completion. So uncertainty, doubt, hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, discord. Literally the word discord's on here. So I don't know if that like means anything to anybody, but just be mindful. So 33 with the retreat. Again, 333 could be a thing. Those are Canadian geese, but we share them. They should be called the in-between geese because we really do share them seasonally. They're not just Canada's geese. So they are assholes though. A timely departure, letting go, withdraw, reevaluation, retirement. Don't hesitate to walk away. Okay. We do have dispersion. There we go. I don't know, I'm so tongue-tied today. So diffuse negativity, restore harmony, circulate, revitalize, dissolve divisions, and lighten up. That's what you're being told to do, everybody. Right? Especially through navigating through some of this stuff that's going on. So companionship, friendliness, mutual respect, shared goals, independence, interdependence, agreement, strengthening bonds. Okay. This is what we're all being, you know, kind of maybe nudged to do, right? I need to smoke weed, but I need to read the chat. We're just having a second. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, hey, Em. How's it going? Thank you. End it. Start over. Okay. Bye-bye.